Well, hello there. Hello there. How are we? Let's wait a couple of minutes, see if anybody pops in the chat. It'll take a few minutes. I have mentioned this to my good friend Jace and to Wendy as well, because Decepticon King, Decepticon Queen. Seeing as I've not spoken to them or not really had any conversation with them for a while, so it'd be nice to have a little catch up. If they are free. If not, I'm just going to talk, and this is probably just going to be like a live, just serve as like a live vlog, basically. Hey, Jace is actually here. Jace, Decepticon King. Hey, mate, can't stay long, but nice to see you. Not a problem, mate, not a problem at all. I know I'm doing this a little bit late in the evening, so I completely understand, my friend. It's just been nice to have a little catch up with you, mate. It's been a while since we've spoken, since we've hung out, since we've, I've been pretty busy with work and all that jazz, all that really glorified, awesome stuff. So yeah, busy with work, and I've been having a bit of a social life more than anything. That's why the whole YouTube thing's been a little bit scarce compared to what it's been like in the past. But yeah, I've been, either my mate Smithy's been down, or I've been going out to see films or meeting up with people. What's that? What's Jazz done now? But yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but if anyone has anything they want to say, aye. Jointimus Prime 84. Hello, John. Hello, my friend. How are you? Hope you're well. I might maybe catch a couple of people coming off the. Is it? It's usually about 9 o'clock, isn't it? The Transformers Live. It's usually on a Friday evening about 9 o'clock. About 9 o'clock, is it? I believe. So yeah, so I might maybe catch a couple of people. I might maybe catch a couple of people coming off of that, because I know that's a lot of people generally enjoy and tune in to the Transformers show or the show. Their like live stream podcast thing that they do. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not doing that tonight. I'm doing this instead. But anyway, where are we? Decepticon Queen. Hello. And then my good friend Raymond. 63 days and counting to TF Nation. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. Cannot wait, my friend. Yes, Rhinox. Queen. Hello, everyone. Stupid phone. Not a problem. And then Jointimus Prime. I'm doing well. Just finished recording my video for Lego Optimus Prime build. Nice one. I might maybe see about picking that up. I haven't bought anything Lego in a long time. Actually, many, many years. So I used to have some Lego stuff when I was a little kid. I have been really interested in getting some Lego stuff, but it's the price tag for a lot of the Lego sets that puts me off a little bit. And with this Optimus Prime one, it looks interesting, and then the fact that it can transform as well a little bit, which is pretty cool. So I don't know. I mean, if anyone's selling one at TFN and the price isn't too stupid, I may consider picking one up, but it's probably going to be something a lot of people might want to get, because a lot of people love Lego and a lot of people obviously go for the Transformers. So the fact is, it's an Optimus Prime that can transform and it's a Lego build. It'll probably be on a lot of people's radars. So at TFN, I'm hoping I can maybe pick one up. But we'll wait and see. If I can't, it doesn't matter. It's not a problem. But yeah, TF Nation. Jace, Wendy, if you're still there, are you hoping to still attend TF Nation? How long are you going to be there for? So this question goes to anybody that's in the chat and that's currently watching. Who's going to TFN? How many days are you going for? How many days are you going for? I mean, I'm going to be setting off. I'll be arriving on the Thursday. I always set off on the Thursday, and then I'll be there until the Monday, coming home Monday morning or afternoon, whatever. Yeah, it'd be morning. Well, you know, it will be the afternoon, possibly. Yeah, it will be the afternoon, coming home. So, joining us again. Yeah, it is a good Lego set. Nice one. Very cool. Then Jace. Megs and Screamer Lego next, I bet. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to have it'd be cool if they did like a couple of them. I mean, obviously this has been a pretty big success for Lego. The partnership between Lego and Hasbro with doing this set. A lot of people have gone for this. A lot of people have bought it. A lot of people are making videos on it. So I can honestly see that I can't see Optimus Prime, Lego Optimus Prime be the only one. It'd be interesting to see how they would do a Megatron. Considering with how Optimus can transform from truck to can kind of transform between truck mode and robot mode. It'd be interesting of what they're going to do with Megatron, because if they do G1 Megatron, he transforms into a gun. So I don't know whether they'll go with that thing, with the whole issue with guns at the moment in the world. If you've been following any of that stuff, unfortunate stuff that's happening. So I don't know whether they'll go with a Megatron that can transform into a gun, or if they'll go with a set of Megatron that could transform into a vehicle of some kind, like a tank or something, maybe. Who knows? But I would like to see. I mean, Starscream is a big possibility. But yeah, that'd be cool. Decepticon Queen. Lego is expensive. My Simpsons house was actually a Lepin knockoff, but I totally rebuilt it, customized. Nice one. Yeah, the Lego is massively, massively overpriced. It really, really is. I understand that Lego is. I don't know. Lego is a premium product in a way, but the whole idea of Lego was that it expressed creativity with little kids and also adults as well. So the fact that they put such a massive price tag, I mean, I understand because there's a lot of bricks and there's a lot that's gone into making that set. You know, you've got artists, you've got people, because some of these are signature ones as well. Some of these Lego sets I've noticed, they are basically Lego masters. Basically, they are people that are very, very gifted and very, very clever people that come up with some of these really extravagant sets. And when they actually do release them, of course, they aren't really meant for kids. They are more meant for an mature or an adult collector, because they are so time consuming, and they take a lot of time in order to build them, and there's a lot of small parts. And obviously Lego is not really a good thing to have with little kids around under the age of 6 or under the age of 5, because obviously with those little bricks they can put them in their mouths and swallow and choke on them, so they're not really good if you've got really little kids. But anyone over the age of, say, 6 or 7, then you'd probably be all right. Which is most toys nowadays, I've noticed, is like 5 and over, or 6 or over, or 8 and over in some cases. I mean, I uploaded a new review today on my TF Nosy channel. I uploaded my review of Wolffang, Beast Wars Wolffang, and in the top left-hand corner, it actually says 8+ on that figure. And there's nothing really that is chokeable on it. Kind of is, because his arms, his little arms, robot mode arms, do tend to pop off the joint very easily, so they could be a choking hazard for a small child. But everything else on it, I'm not too sure. But that says 8 and 8 over, so that's, you know, on that one. So if anybody's interested, by the way, go and check out my new review. It's actually, I might be able to bring it up in real time. I won't play it, but I might be able to bring it up in real time so I can actually show you what I'm talking about. Let me just get it up. And yes, I'm not saying anything naughty there. You know, let me just get this up. Again, not talking naughty. There it is.
Hello, everybody.
Oops. I didn't want to do that. Anyway, so let me just mirror my share screen. Yes. There it is. So this is my new Transformers review. So Beast Wars Maximal Wolfang review on my TF Nosey channel. So if anybody is interested in checking out, if they haven't seen it already, I know my good friend Alpha and I know my good friends Jace and Wendy have possibly watched it as well. So thank you to yous. Thank you very much indeed for those that have watched it already. But yeah, so if you're interested and if you like your Beast Wars like I do, then it was a complete clusterfuck of a video though. I won't sugarcoat it. Things messed up, things kept popping off the toy. It was a bit of an experience. It was a bit of an experience, but it was fun. And I just hope you guys enjoy it. That's the reason why I do these reviews and do my videos, is because you guys enjoy it, and I too do enjoy making these videos. But you know, you might maybe get a bit of a laugh out of that one if you're interested. But there you are. So oops, just give me a second. I need to catch up with the chat here. Where are we? Where was we? Where are we? There we go. Raymond, yeah. We had never had an Optimus Prime Creo or something like that. Yeah, I know they did the whole Creo phase, didn't they? I think that was probably the last time I actually bought anything that was Lego kind of. I know Creo was a different thing, but yeah, I did have. I can't remember what I had, but I did have a Creo figure. I think it might have been is it Mirage? I can't remember now, but I did have a little Creo figure at one point. Silicon Queen, not sure yet. I'm still waiting for a couple of medical things going on. Right, no problem. I understand that. Raymond, if they do Megatron, they also should do Ratchet, so that you can Marvel comic combine them. No, that would be pretty. Yeah, good idea actually. That's a good idea. Jace, imagine a primal Lego John. Oh, you're speaking my language. That is just Prime. There's Queen. There's also been talks of a motorized Johnny 5 robot Lego set. That's massive, Disney Castle one, and that I would love, but it's over £300. Bloody hell, 300 quid. My God. Obviously, these are all catered towards adults. I mean, I don't think anybody would buy a child a £300 Lego set. Actually, saying that, probably would, especially if it was like Star Wars or something like that, maybe. But I couldn't. But yeah, 300 quid, man, Jesus Christ! But a motorized Johnny 5, oh yes, please, that'd be cool. I love Johnny 5. Yes, Wolfgang, yeah, fucking Wolfgang. Fuck's sake, I don't know. Fuck me. Anyway. We're Raymond. The Lego boxes says aged 4 to 99. So, if you turn 100, you are no longer allowed to collect. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to get to that age, then yeah. We saw it. Ace video. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Raymond, Lego Primal. Instead of flinging shit, he will throw Lego bricks at you. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh dear. Well, this has turned out to be a nice little catch up with people. Yeah, certainly. I was only expecting a couple of people, but we've got a little thing going on here, which is nice. But who knows? I mean, I do love me a little bit of Lego. I really do. Lego is really cool, but it's just that for the price tags, and plus, space is a problem because the real big sets, and they are really big once you build them, it's where I'm going to fucking put the thing. I'm just not going to be able to put it anywhere. That's the problem. But Lego Prime, Lego Optimus Prime, I don't think that would be too much of a problem because they'll probably put it in my glass cabinet so it's safe and it doesn't get knocked over by the cats or anything like that. Because with it being Lego and it gets knocked over, it falls apart, and then I lose a brick or lose some parts to it, things of that nature. It can happen. So anything really special or anything really cool or big or fairly big that will never fit on my shelves properly will be going in my glass D12 behind me. That's the plan. Jace, Lego Cup and Waspinator, easy to take apart. Yeah, definitely. Oh. So, I'm hoping, speaking to Wendy and Jace now, obviously, as you said, waiting on some medical things, but if you do happen to come down, it'd be amazing to finally meet you in person. I mean, I completely understand, not too sure just yet, but if you can somehow come along, even if it's just for one day, I mean, TF Nation are more than accommodating for anybody with disabilities and that have special requirements, if I can put it in that way. But it'd be nice to meet you both for the first time. I mean, I'm always open. I like meeting new people that recognize me or follow me through YouTube. I've made a lot of friends through YouTube, and those that helped me out in the early days of me starting YouTube for the first time. I had a few people, good friends of mine, that would shout out to me in did shout outs to me in videos, and it really helped get me noticed between the UK fan base, and then through that I got noticed through people in Canada and America. So, I actually ended up getting noticed by quite a few pretty big time reviewers back in the day. And some pretty much up and coming, climbing the subscriber count or whatever, if you want to call it that, from the UK scene as well. And so, it's nice to meet people. It's just nice to meet people and people that share the same common interest as you. And just have a little party. Just have a party. Have a few drinks. I will be partaking in some alcohols, but again, each to their own. I know some people have gone teetotal that go now, and some people don't drink for medical reasons, all that kind of thing, which is completely fine. But end of the day, it's a collection, or should I say, a collective of great people that share the same common interests as one another, and also have other interests as well that we all talk about. Play games like Cards Against Humanity and other stuff for other things that people bring, and it's just a great, fun, lively environment. And I just love TF Nation. I just love going to conventions. I've missed it. I really missed it. I've missed TFN. I've missed everybody. I haven't spoken to a lot of people properly because of the gap. TFN and also Auto Assembly. It used to be called Auto Assembly back in the day. Now it's TF Nation. Now that it's run by different people. But since going to these conventions, the Auto Assemblies and TF Nations are literally the only points of the entire year. They're the only points out the entire year that I can actually catch up with people, because it's impossible to talk to everybody and catch up with people and keeping regular contact with people through social media. Yeah, I do talk to certain people fairly regular, but it's impossible to talk to everybody. And I can't always afford to meet people and travel all the time, and I've got other things going on. So I've missed out on a lot of opportunities because either I've not been able to afford to travel down, or I've not been able to afford to do something. And obviously, so basically, auto assemblies and TFNs have literally been the only time of the entire year where I can actually be in the same place of all the multitude of people I've met over the years, and catch up with people. So it'd be nice to catch up. It's been, it's coming up to 3 years since we've been able to have a proper catch up. I know some people do some people live fairly close to one another. That's the problem as well. I live in Hull, and I live quite far from a lot of people. A lot of the people that go to TFN live more London, Leeds. Leeds isn't too bad. Leeds is only about an hour or so, about an hour and a half from me. But basically, a lot of people are Manchester, Newcastle, London. They are pretty far between. Liverpool. They are very far and spread out. And it's very difficult for me to be able to afford and to be able to actually get to those places. And I'm literally right out the goddamn way. I'm literally at the other end of the tracks. And so not many people come to visit Hull. I mean, I don't know why you would want to, quite frankly, because Hull is not the best place in the world. But anyhow, but no, it's that's the problem. I mean, a lot of people do live fairly close to one another, maybe about an hour max travel, and they're able to meet up fairly regular, and they're able to go to places, and they're able to go around the geek shops around their areas. Like, I mean, Newcastle isn't a big problem for me. I have actually been to a Newcastle meet at least, I think, once. I did actually attend a Newcastle meet. Newcastle's not bad. Newcastle's about an hour and a half, 2 hours max for me. And Liverpool, the same thing. It's not too bad at all. And Manchester, I've been to Manchester a couple of times as well. So, but still, we're all spread apart, and everybody's in the same boat. Some people can't afford to do things. Some people have commitments. They have families. They have jobs. They're this, that, and the other. So everybody are in the same predicament, and it's very difficult to meet everybody. So TFN is the perfect thing to be able to meet people and reconnect and meet new people, because during lockdown, I bet there's been a hell of a lot of new people coming to YouTube as some sort of outlet during lockdown. I bet there's been a lot of people that have only been making videos within the past year, 2 years, as a way to kind of conquer what's going on, the mental state at the time. I mean, I've been doing videos for so long. I've been doing videos for goddamn long. I think maybe 13, going on for 14 years now. So I've been doing it for a long time. I started back in 2008, about 08, 09, somewhere around that. Yeah, it was around the second. It was Revenge of the Fallen, Michael Bay, Revenge of the Fallen film. It was around about that time that I started on YouTube, and then obviously I've carried on since then. So I've been going on for a long time, people, but some people, I've also, through the lockdowns, I did on this channel, my John Knowles Vlogs channel, I did all those lockdown daily vlogging. So I did a lot of daily vlogs during the lockdown periods, which a lot of people enjoyed, and it got them. And I got contacted by a couple of people that it was a guy called Henry and somebody else that used to go to my school, I think, back in the day. And basically they reconnected with me, and they basically just said to me that, they basically reconnected, and they commented, they messaged me, basically, these two people, and they thanked me for the daily vlogging, and they said, oh, it's been great to actually check out these places where you go, because Henry now lives in Tasmania in Australia, and he used to live in Hesel, where I live, and he actually saw my videos, and he actually he was actually reminiscing about certain areas and what Hessel looks like now when he's not lived in Hessel for. He's been living in Australia now for quite a long time, so it's nice when that happens, and that's why I make the videos, and it's nice to get that now and again. So let's catch up with what's been said. Where are we? Cheers. Yes, my mate, and I will try. Awesome, but that's all we can do is try. Raymond. I will do my best to record as many panels as I can again. Nice one, my friend. We can always rely on Raymond. If you ever want to meet somebody or have a photo taken, if you can find Raymond somehow within the vicinity of where you are, he is an awesome guy who will help you out. And also he records all the panels as well. So if anyone can't attend for whatever reason, you can check out the panels, which is great. Till all are one, till all are John. Yes, thank you. I had to reread that. Fucking my head today. Raymond, yeah, I'll just stick to my cola. Good man. Me in 2011, I will only go to Auto Assembly only this one time. And all these years later. Me after 2011, I'm going every single year. Yeah, I mean, my first convention was 2010 Auto Assembly. That was the first one. I mentioned this story a lot. So, but yeah, 2010 Auto Assembly was my first one, and I was very, very nervous because it was the first time meeting a lot of these people that I have only seen on through YouTube on a small little monitor, and seeing all these people at first hand, and having this great experience with them. It was a whirlwind. It was an absolute whirlwind of 2010, but it was a fucking great year. And then 2011 was better, but basically, 2010, it was like an experience thing. I didn't know if I was going to do it every single year. I just went for 2010 because I wanted to meet Scott McNeil and Gary Chalk, obviously Primal and so on. But that's the main reason I went to 2010, because of the guests of honor, and I wanted to meet them both. And yeah, it was just so good. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's do it as a yearly thing. So me and my friend Sam, we've been going every single year. And then we met Tony as well, Sound of SG1. I think I caught a video of his, an Auto Assembly video from 2009 originally. I was going to try and go to 2009 Auto Assembly, but I missed out on the tickets. So we said, right, okay, we'll do it for 2010. So we did. But yeah, I remember watching a video of Tony back in 2009, and at first I thought it was a woman. I thought Tony was a woman when because when you look at the thumbnail, or what we call it a thumbnail now, but when you look at the screen, what it captures when you upload the video, and you look at the person, it kind of looked like a woman with like blonde hair, like brown and blonde hair, and I was kind of like, and then I clicked on it and I was like, what the hell is this all about, Auto Assembly? And then started talking, and I was like, oh, it's a guy. Shit you not, that is the truth. I thought it was a woman at first. But no, but I met Tony, got talking to him through YouTube, and we found out he lives just down the road from me, about 10-minute walk from one another. Yeah, so, but yeah, it's been good to connect with people over the years, and I do owe a lot of respect to Auto Assembly and to TFN. It has helped me massively over the years. It has helped me big time. It's helped me with a little bit with my. I'm very. At one point, when I was younger, I was quite antisocial. I found it very difficult to open up and to make new friends. I found it very difficult, and there was only really Sam, my good friend Sam, that we were school friends. It was only really him at the time that I could actually that me and him was able to kind of talk about the stuff that we used to watch when we was kids, and the stuff that we was buying, and the stuff we used to rewatch, and like for nostalgia reasons. We could kind of connect, just me and him. We would connect over certain things, and it was the only really, he was the only person I could really open up to, and same for him, really. So it was only really me and him, like talking about stuff and reminiscing about the past and things, stuff that we used to do and play on the playground and things like that. But then so I used to be really shy, and then going to these conventions, it's really helped bring me out of my shell. Made I feel a little bit more easier approaching people and talking to people for the first time. So it's helped me big time. It's helped me be more sociable, and it's helped me with my shyness a little bit. I still get a little bit shy, still get a little bit anxious. Even now, going to TFN, going to TFN, going to the coach station, because I go by coach to go to TFN. So basically getting ready, getting sorted, getting packed, making sure, double checking I've not forgotten anything. And then I finally get to the coach station, get on the coach, and then I kind of just think to myself, when I finally get on the coach, I start feeling a little bit anxious. But then as soon as I go through those doors of the hotel, that anxiety sort of like completely subsides, and then I start to feel a lot better. I think it's just I get a bit anxious around the journey down. I don't know why. I just always have. I don't sleep very well at the best of times, but most of the time I'm quite sleep deprived, because I'm literally up awake the day before I'm supposed to set off for TFN. And I'm usually up really late, overthinking things, double checking that I've not forgotten anything. And so by the time I actually get to sleep and then I wake up, I'm literally fucking shattered. But yeah, I'm buzzing at the same time, so it's keeping me completely awake. And then as soon as I start to crash, and then these things happen, But I'm not really selling TFN very well to you at the moment, am I? But that's just me. I get a little bit anxious still, but once I'm there, and once I'm surrounded by everybody, and once I'm in that hotel and everything, and I drop my bags off, I'm okay. I feel fine. All right, let's catch up with. Raymond. Things have gotten expensive since the lockdown. My plane ticket in 2019 cost me around €160. This year, it was over €270. Wow, that is a big jump. Bloody hell. I can see this is going to be a bit of a problem for getting guests as well, because most of the guests either live in Canada or in America. That they get like, the big guests of honor, like the voice actors, for instance. But yeah, bloody plane tickets are going to be bloody hell. That would be interesting to see how the future, what the future is going to be like past 2022, and the whole issues with fuel prices going up and all this and the other. I don't know, and obviously everything's going up. Food's going up. Everything's going up. It's ridiculous. 2011 was not the best. There were riots in the city. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, 2011 was a very weird year. I still enjoyed it. I still absolutely loved 2011, but it was the Birmingham riots, and I do remember that. And I wasn't too far away from our hotel, if I remember rightly, either. And it was a weird year because we had there was a guest as well. I've forgotten the guy's name. But he was a writer. He wrote a couple of episodes for G1 Transformers, and he was one of the guests of honor. and apparently getting to on his travels, getting to the UK. Or getting to the hotel, he actually stumbled, he actually tripped, and he actually hurt his arm. So for the whole convention, his arm was in a sling for the whole thing. That happened, and then there was issues with the PA system as well. There was a little bit of problems going on behind the scenes. The schedule was like nearly half an hour to almost an hour behind schedule. Things were just not going right at all that year. It was a really weird year, but yeah. Jace, poor sound of SG1. Well, Tony does squee when you mention Black Zarek. Blaster or Soundwave? Soundwave. Blaster's cool, but Soundwave, he's my boy. Raymond, yeah, David Wise, yes, David Wise, thank you very much. Yes, was hurt during 2011. Yeah, may he rest in peace. Yeah, he passed away not long ago, didn't he? Yeah, so rest in peace, David Wise. You are an absolute legend. Rest in power, Mr. Wise. Yes, indeed. So then, has anybody been buying anything recently? I know, obviously, a couple mentioning about Lego Prime, which was Jointimus Prime. He mentioned about that. So, has anyone been buying anything recently? Any new pickups, toy-wise? Any new films that you've been catching lately? Anything really? Keep the conversation going. Let's keep this going. It's fun. I mean, I've been to see some films. So obviously, I went to see Doctor Strange 2 maybe about a month ago now. I went to see that. Went to see Doctor Strange 2. Been to see Top Gun Maverick. Fucking brilliant film. If you haven't seen the original Top Gun, check that out first, because obviously this is obviously the sequel, Maverick. But yeah, I love Top Gun. Great film. And Top Gun Maverick is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Go see it if you can, or get it on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever when it comes out, or stream it, whatever you want to do. It is just so good. What else have I been up to? Obviously, been socialising, meeting up with friends, going out for drinks, having a barbecue. I'm going to have a barbecue again tomorrow. Had a little barbecue this afternoon as well, just before I came on here with Jackie and my dad. So we had a little barbecue tonight, this afternoon, and I'm going to have a barbecue tomorrow as well with Sam and Smithy, hopefully. So that's basically that. As for pickups, I haven't really bought anything recently. A lot of the stuff I'm still waiting for. I've pre-ordered some things. Yeah, the only thing that came fairly recently, is it in there? I don't know. I can't remember now. There's something that's I know Wolfgang, he was a pre-order, so I might be thinking about him. It might be him actually. But he was a pre-order, and I've had him about a month now. But yeah, there's a couple of figures that I've got pre-ordered through Kapow and through In Demand and through. There's also a figure I've got pre-ordered through Zavi as well. So there's about 3 or 4 figures I think I've got pre-ordered. They're all due within the next. I think they're due in the next couple of months, I think. But they're all, I think so. So they're the only figures I've actually pre-ordered, but I haven't received. This is the only pre-order I've received recently. This guy, so. But I'm just hoping they'll be shipping out soon. Cheers. Rest in peace, Denny O'Neill, a few years back too. Yes. Rest in peace. Jace again. Sweeney Todd, Johnny Depp. Nice one. Discount Queen. Most recent was Scarlinks Air Fries. He's a brilliant figure. Very cool. Jace, I'm waiting for Transformers Earth Spark. We know it was pushed back from September to November, but I was expecting a trailer for the show by now. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, obviously, I'll give it a check out. I'll definitely check out at least an episode or two, see what it's like. But yeah, it's I mean, I want a proper Transformers series. You know what I mean? I want a proper one. Something like Prime. I want a series that feels a little bit like Transformers Prime. Obviously not. I mean, I'd love a continuity. I'd love Transformers Prime to continue in some way, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. But what I'm on about is I want a proper series where it's more mature but darker. I know we had the Netflix series with the Kingdom, the Netflix stuff, and not very good. Yeah, the feel in the series was okay. It was just the voice acting was terrible. But looking past that, I mean, I just want to get. I would just love to see a Transformers series again that is proper Transformers. You know that we all know and love. But I'll definitely give Air Fries a check out though when it comes out. See what it's like. There's only really, I mean, there's one Transformers series that I will probably check out at one point. It's Robots in Disguise from 2012, was it? 2012, 2013, which essentially was the continuation for the Prime series. It was still set in Transformers Prime continuity, but I just did not like it. I just did not like Transformers Robots in Disguise from 2012, I think it was. I didn't like it at all. I will give it this. I really enjoyed the idea that the Decepticons, they weren't just the Decepticons, they were Predacons as well. They were Terracons. Their designs were very interesting. You know, you had some of them that transformed into cars and that or whatever, but their alt modes were like a fish. They were like a shellfish, or there was one guy that had a wolf head. You know, I like very out there designs. Very, very interesting designs. I like that aspect of it, but I just didn't like that it went from Transformers Prime that was very dark. That was very dark actually. And then it goes to Robots in Disguise 2012 or whatever it was, or 2015 or whatever. I can't remember the year, but anyway, hopefully you'll get me what I'm on about. But it comes to that one, and it's like completely child friendly. It's not dark anymore. It's much lighter tone, and I'm just like, this takes me out of Transformers Prime completely. It just takes me out of it. You know, it's supposed to be part of the continuity, but it just does not feel like it. It just does not feel like Transformers Prime at all. Even though you still got Bulkhead and a couple of characters. I think Starscream as well made an appearance, but it just does not feel like Prime, like you're in Prime continuity at all. RID 2015, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Ace stream, got to go, time. No problem, my friend. Thank you very much to yourself and Wendy for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. Our probably might come to an end on the stream soon anyways. We're coming up to 45 minutes since I've been on. But it's been nice, though. It's been a nice change. I've been meaning to do a live stream for a bit. I haven't done one of these for a while. And I haven't spoken to quite a few people like Jason, Wendy. We used to be in fairly regular contact. And now I've barely spoken to them. I've barely even messaged them very much. And it's just been nice to finally catch up with those two, and also with Raymond, and to join him as Prime as well. So, yeah, I probably might give it come to an end. A few people have actually started to leave now, but yeah. What am I going to do for the rest of my evening? I don't really know. Finally got a review out. I'm very happy that I finally got a review out. It's, you know, I keep saying it. I need to get more videos out. Need to get more vlogs out, more streams, but get back to the rhythm. And then, but yeah, I'm happy that I managed to sort that out earlier on. So tonight, I think I'm just gonna catch up on some TV. Just catch up on some TV. I think Disney Plus. I'm currently watching through Star Wars Rebels. Still, I'm on season 3. I'm like nearly finished season 3. So I'm on. Yeah. So I'm basically on season 3. So watching Star Wars Rebels. The new episode, a new episode of The Boys season 3, I think went up today. I think it's every Friday. So I'm going to give that a watch, hopefully. Catch up with The Boys season 3. If you haven't seen The Boys season, if you have not watched The Boys yet, check it out. It is, but I will just put a little warning here. If you're somebody that doesn't deal with gore or blood or yeah, basically, if you don't do very well with that kind of thing, then maybe do not watch it, because it's a type of series that you really have to be somebody that really gets something out of gory films, like horror films, for instance. But I absolutely love The Boys. I think it's just such a good series. It really is. Brilliant series. So yeah, I'm gonna probably catch up with that, and yeah, just see what the day brings, or evening brings, should I say. Raymond, DM Stooges forever. Yeah, very much so. Okay then, so I think I'm going to come to an end then. We are now 46 minutes, going on for 47 minutes since I went live. So thank you again to Jace, to Wendy, Jointimus Prime, and to you, Raymond. Thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. Thank you for sharing your Friday evening with me for a little bit. And I'll be back with more reviews, more videos very soon. I'm going to try and at least do a live stream probably on a Friday, maybe on a Friday evening, maybe weekly or every other week at least. And then I'm going to try and get some more reviews out. Because I've got figures that I do want to talk about that I haven't reviewed yet. So, and I've got some on pre-order, like I said, that are due out hopefully within the next month or two. So yeah, so it's been nice talking geeky stuff, talking about TFN, talking about all sorts. Raymond, see you in August. You will indeed, my friend. You will indeed. See you in August, Raymond. I cannot wait for TFN. It's going to be so good. So thank you for watching. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend. So stay tuned for more, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.